Ces entrepreneurs, ces 3 entrepreneurs de la région de Sudbury vont être très, très instructifs quand ils vont partager leur passion et leur esprit entrepreneurial. Et pour ça, donc, j'aimerais vraiment dire un grand merci. Maybe a last round of applause for all our guests today. For those who are coming back, thank you so much for being back here. Ashlee Sang, may I pass you the microphone?
All right, wonderful. Can everyone hear me? All right, I'll assume. First and foremost, I am Ashlee Sang. I run Ashlee Sang Consulting. I do values-aligned brand messaging strategy. And for my clients, that really means focusing on clarity, visibility, and confidence, all based on the values that they want to emulate and represent and live out in their business, in their brand, and also the audience they want to connect with. It's really those elements that overlap where all the magic happens. And for me, it's all about creating a business that not only feels good, but also does good. Let's set the scene here. What is brand messaging? I say I do brand values-aligned brand messaging strategy. What is brand messaging? So for me, it is that absolute foundation of every single business. It's that recognizable way your brand shows up in the world beyond the beautiful visuals. At the end of the day, a brand is simply perception. You cannot control how you will be perceived, but you can absolutely put intention behind how you want to be, how you want to make people feel. And my favorite question is, how do you want to be known? We have our values, and I approach values in a 3-part framework. The first is establishing what your values even are. You can maybe take a screenshot of some of these reflection questions. Getting to know your values is more difficult than it seems because they're inherent to how you show up, right? They're inherent to how you make decisions. They're inherent to how you build relationships. And yet putting a name to them is sometimes very difficult because we're so close to it. It's how you build trust. It's how you build relationships. It's how you build a business, a culture for your team, for yourself. It is so important. So next we have our target audience. And hopefully you have heard of audience personas, ideal customer avatars, whatever you want to call it. I highly recommend that you put a name and a face to them. And you absolutely need to consider both the demographics, so who they are on paper, as well as the psychographics. So who they are as a person, right? What motivates them, what they care about. In almost every business, the psychographics are much more important than the demographics. So the sixth core element of an impactful brand are these core messages. And these, again, are the marketing speak, the little blurbs that you can use as email subject lines, use as headlines on your website, use as copy in your social captions. You can really leverage them anywhere you show up. If you want to dabble in this for yourself, I do have a totally free guide and I call it a visionary's guide to elevator pitches. And this allows you to reflect on how you want to introduce yourself so that you are confident in how you talk about what you do and why it matters to real live humans. So with that, I would love to take any questions.
Bonjour Mélissa, ça c'est excellent, excellent, excellent. Merci d'être parmi nous. Mélissa, elle fait partie de Closet Chair. C'est une organisation à but non lucratif de Greater Sudbury et elle va nous présenter son concept d'affaires. Please hold your questions until the end. We don't have an official, on n'a pas de questions-réponses officielles, mais vous allez pouvoir poser la question si vous voulez. Et rappelez-vous de venir sur le stage si vous voulez poser la question. Melissa, the microphone is yours.
All right. Hello, everybody. Can you guys? So closetshare.ca is a nonprofit business or nonprofit organization situated in Greater Sudbury, Ontario. We are a free online clothing program available to all who reside in the Greater Sudbury area. We are locally owned. We are designed to help everyone and their families through the difficult financial struggles they face day to day. The average family spends approximately $2,000 a year on clothing. Closet Share removes this burden and allows families to spend that money on other essential living expenses. So some of our key benefits are we provide free clothing for those in need, experiencing crisis, refugees, and any newcomers to Sudbury. Our community provides members a direct platform to help others in a meaningful way where they live. The RAG program allows us to sell and market these items for sale to raise funds to be used for our operating costs. This program also prevents these items from entering our landfills. Any items that are not ideal materials for rags are held and donated to various other programs who utilize these types of materials, such as denim. So that's about it for our presentation.
Michelle Piu, thank you so much. Merci d'être ici. Donc, Michelle Piu, qui est la fondatrice de Studio X Bui, et elle est également étudiante à Lakehead University. Michelle, I love the hoodie.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
I'd like to introduce all of you to Studio X Buoy. We are transforming modern businesses through innovative design and strategy. So who is Studio X Buoy? Well, we are a creative design studio that is passionate about helping business owners thrive confidently above the market. Through innovative design and strategy, we create sophisticated visual assets for our clients to establish a strong impression across their target audience. What are some of our competitive advantages? Well, our competitive advantages lies in expertise in digital design for modern businesses, a fusion of creativity and strategic thinking, focus on crafting highly engaging visuals. We have a proven track record of successful projects, as well as a strong commitment to client satisfaction and building long-term partnerships. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions regarding Studio X Buoy, I have my email address, website, and Etsy shop posted.
Juliana, merci beaucoup d'être avec nous. Pareil, elle fait partie de Lakehead University. À toi, le micro.
So the company I'm presenting is Connectivity, where we connect people and connect places. Who is Connectivity? So Connectivity is a railroad system that allows the exportation and importation of goods and services between rural and urban communities. Connectivity aims to support exchange of goods within small businesses by focusing on transportation we can provide and to allow for access to a wider market for business owners. What we stand for. So our vision is bridging the exchange of services between communities. Our values are supporting rural communities and their potential, and our mission is to connect places and connect people. Major advantages to such project in having a railway system to transport goods from small businesses in Northern Ontario can offer several advantages. One including efficient and cost-effective transportation. Rail transportation provides an efficient and cost-effective means of moving goods over long distances. Compared to other modes of transportation such as trucking, rail can handle larger volumes of freight at once. This allows small businesses in Northern Ontario to transport goods in bulk, reducing transportation costs. Thank you so much for listening to my idea.
Give it up for all the pictures. Amazing job to everybody. Great ideas, great initiatives taking place. Based on the results, we can see that Melissa Porter has won by 57.1%. Amazing job, Melissa. You can come up on stage, do a little dance if you want. And with that, our IDENO session comes to an end. Thank you all for joining us for IDENO. We will continue to have these IDENO sessions every week with a speaker. So make sure to join us. A special thanks to our speaker, Ashlee, and our amazing pitchers for sharing their business ideas. We hope you learned something new today, and we hope you found out something that you would like to know more about. So thank you, everybody, and have a great day ahead. Have a dance party if anybody wants to join.